Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. You're still watching Speed Profits, and today I have some updates. Lately I've been just focusing on the Evo, and pretty much that's how I started my channel. So I'm trying to grow a little today, and welcome everyone back to the channel. Today is it's a beautiful morning, and I have some fresh updates for you. Some of the updates are gonna be some good news, and some of the updates is gonna be some bad news, specifically for me, not for you. Okay, let's start with the bad news. So I think like a week ago, my car got stolen. Luckily not the Evo, don't worry guys, it's not the Evo. It's that piece of shit Civic that you've been seeing once or twice, you know, in the old videos. Actually the car was like $400-$600, so I'm not like really butthurt about. It's just the fact that, you know, I live in LA, and I know people are stealing, you know, Hondas and Acuras, but like a really piece of shit car, who the hell needs that? So, you know, it's like just a question, like who the hell would do that? And yeah, I don't know the answer for it, but my car is gone. So before that, I managed to buy another car, and I'm actually sitting on that car, in that car. And if you can see behind me, there's a wing over there. The steering wheel has a different color. Okay, so let me check out the car from the interior, and I'm going to show you from the outside, okay? So as I told you, this is the interior of the car, and I got an Acura RSX. This is the 2002 model, so I think this is the first year for the RSX. Right off the bat, we have the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's probably the Chinese unit. I just have to hook it up through the wire or Bluetooth audio, and it's working. Yeah, we got the gray color inside, and it's dirty. And as you can see, I think the guy who sold it to me told me that the previous owner had issues with thieves. So I think one time they removed the ECU of the car. Okay, let's check out the seats. So it's pretty worn, and yeah, it has a wear and tear because it's a 2002, but it's not that bad. The steering wheel, I have to or replace the leather wrap around it, or I'm going to just buy, you know, another steering wheel, especially if I can, you know, buy it for $100 or something. Because looks like the car is not too expensive. It's not like an Evo, like every part, even the plastic cover for the steering wheel is like $300. Oh, this car is like $60, like $80, like $100, you know, for parts, because since it's still a Honda. All right, let's check out the driver's side door. As you can see, you know, like everything is worn pretty much. So, or I'm going to fix this, maybe rewrap it with some other materials, fabric, or just, you know, replace the whole door card thing. And obviously this car has seen some better days. If you can see down there, something is leaking, so I had to put some paper towels over there, otherwise it would be, you know, like a big puddle down there. And turns out that's the steering rack has some issues. Let's check it out. Yeah, also this is the exterior of the car. I have the Type R style wing. This is probably not the original, because you know, it's some really bad quality aftermarket shit is this. Even the paint job wasn't too good. Okay, I love, you know, these indentations in the bumper. is just you're probably gonna see in 2002, 2004, and the 2005 and 2006 have it straight. And I don't know, I kind of love this. Okay, over here we have some 17 inches, probably like no-name wheels, and as you can see, it has some pretty bad rash around it, like curb rash around it. So unfortunately, all of the wheels have them. Some of them even have, you know, a dent or even worse, curb rash. This is, I can tell this one is pretty good looking wheels compared to the rest. So it's a 17 inch, and let's check out the other specs. So yeah, 235 by 45. Okay, the tires are pretty healthy. As you can see, I'm running on the stock shocks. I'm planning to replace that with some coilovers. Some issues over there, you know, some rubbing issues that I have to fix, because looks like the 235 is too wide for this car, so I have to fix that. Okay, I have these well, not over there. I have these like what it's called, like mud flaps or something, that I'm going to remove. I have the lip kit, the rear lip kit, that I think it's been like modified, but for the worst, because as you can see, they usually should be, you know, like a flat strip where you can apply the double-sided tape and you can glue it to the body. Well, this shit doesn't have it, and that's why it's sagging like crazy. So I'm planning to fix that too. Yeah, I have a very beautiful dent over here. As you can see, it's like I think it's more than a 1/4 inch that I have to pull it out. Okay, what else? Yeah, I have another dent right over here that I'm planning to fix. Like there you go. So I'll probably have to buy one of those hot glue guns, the glue with, you know, those little plastic tabs, and just pull it out, and then, you know, just trying to make it even everywhere. Maybe I'm gonna go to Harbor Freight to get one of those bodywork tools. Yeah, even over here you have these indentations for the headlight as well. All right, here is the engine. It's pretty stock. No, I think it's stock. This engine been replaced. This is a I think it's a JDM engine, because they put too many miles in the other one, so they replaced this one. I think this one has like more than 100,000 miles. I still need to figure out, you know, some of the issues. Like over there, I have a little crack. I have to replace that whole hose. Yeah, looks like the rat or mouse, you know, got into the hood, under the hood, and started chewing on things. But my biggest problem is right over there, the steering rack. So I already ordered the steering rack, and it should arrive today, so I can replace it tomorrow, and I'm gonna make a video about that. As you can see, it's very dirty down there. It's because the steering rack, it's leaking. So I don't know if one of those hard lines, or, you know, just the steering rack, one of the O-rings of the steering rack, or I don't know. I have to figure that one out. Also, here's the pump that's leaking too, one of these hoses. I think the return hose, that's the one that's leaking. So I already ordered from Acura. And I also have to replace the power steering pump, because, you know, like running it half dry, it's not really good thing for the pump. So I'm going to replace that too. Other than that, the engine is pretty healthy. It's pulling like a workhorse. Transmission shifts smooth. Other things that I'm having problems with is the strut plate on both ends, because every single time I'm going to a stop and I'll put it in first and I'll start rolling, there's like this clunking sound. It's like you know, some metal hitting something. And the guy told me that this is stock, it's never been replaced. So I already went ahead and I replaced most of the suspension parts. So I replaced most of the suspension parts in there. I don't know if you can see. I replaced the lower control arm. I replaced the ball joint. I replaced the CV axles. And the guy told me that the CV axles being replaced, but one of them, the driver's side one, had a small crack, and you know, all the juice came out. So I'm gonna have to clean that too. He told me that the tie rod ends and the inner tie rods were replaced as well. So I don't know, I already got the barn, I think barn and Arnley or back and Arnley, yeah, back and Arnley parts. So I'm going to replace that onto the new steering rack, and I'm gonna make a video about that. Okay guys, so the video was not really helpful for today, but it's more like, you know, an update that what I did in the last couple of weeks, what happened with me in the last couple of weeks, and what I'm planning to do in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned, because it's gonna be some Acura time as well, not just Evo. I'm also since, you know, I'm pretty much done with the Evo, like reinstalling the engine. It got some new paint job. The next thing is I have to figure it out, you know, why it doesn't want to run. I'm suspecting that it's one of the EGR valves or the idle air controller, or, you know, something with the air or with the CO2, you know, getting too much into the engine, and it start like misfiring, but it doesn't give me a misfire code. So what I'm trying to do is just, you know, when I have some time, because lately I didn't really had some time to work on the cars. When I have some time to remove the EGR, see if it's dirty, see if it's clogged, and just, you know, start diagnosing like what can it be. So see you guys in the next video. Peace.